Okay, before I even start this video,
Balding in the back. Visible tracks could go at any moment.
I want to say I'm trying out a ring light and a phone holder. So if my makeup looks busted and the angles and lightings keep changing, it is because this phone holder is not strong enough to hold up my heavy ass phone, so it keeps falling. If it starts falling, shut up. Okay, listen, you're wrong about the clothing in the live-action Monster High film, and I will prove it. Welcome to Monster High the Movie, a style analysis. Monster High Generation 3 has had a lot of criticisms, some valid and some not valid at all. But when I saw people saying that the clothing in the new movie was ugly or didn't work with the characters, I was like,
Haters, stop it.
I thought the clothing in the movie was super cute and worked with the characters and did a great job of telling the story. So I'm here to plead my case, and I have a thick-ass script. This is just for Claudine's part of the video.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
In this video, I will be analyzing the outfits of the four main protagonists. What the fuck is my eyebrow doing?
Jump scare.
Starting with the main character, Claudine Wolfe, then going into DRACULAURA, Frankiesstein, and ending with CLEO NILE. It's very hard to smack your lips with fangs in, I've discovered. I will also be ranking the outfits of the 5 main side characters because they didn't have enough screen time where it felt like I could do a full analysis on them, but it also felt weird leaving them out completely. I will be ranking Heath Burns, Deuce Gorgon, Gulia Yelps, Abby Abominable, and Laguna Blue. Now, quick disclaimer, there are some things I do want to talk about before we go into it that I would not have felt comfortable leaving out of this video. Number 1, the director of this film is very problematic. He has made racist, anti-indigenous work in the past, most notably this movie where a white family makes their own tribe and does blackface. And while I've never met the guy, so I'm not going to sit here and say Todd Holland is racist, I will sit here and say he has never apologized or held himself accountable for this work. So if you don't want to support this film because of that reason, I fully understand it. 2, the casting of Mia Harris, who is a light-skinned black woman playing Claudine Wolfe, who is a dark-skinned black character in the previous generations. First of all, when it comes to racism, colorism, anything like that, you should listen to black people and how they feel about it. But here are my 2 cents because I don't think they were just trying to lighten the skin of the character. I think Claudine Wolfe in this generation was purposely meant to be mixed race. We know this because in the animated series, Claudine Wolfe is half Latina and half black. And her being half human and half monster is a direct correlation. The original generation did this a lot, using the anger between the humans and the monsters to tell basically the story of racism and police brutality in a way to children that they could digest without being like, hey, here's why the world sucks. I do think they should have casted a half Latina, half black actress, but Mia Harris herself did say she liked Claudine's story in this film because it spoke to her and how she felt as a kid as a mixed race black woman. And I feel like saying that they were just trying to lighten her skin disregards Claudine and Mia's stories as a mixed race black woman. But once again, when it comes to topics like racism, colorism, you should always be getting your info and advice from black women. So yeah, if I completely ignored those problematic things about this film before going into it, I wouldn't have liked that. So I just wanted to quickly bring it up before we got into the bulk of the movie. So let's do it. Now that I've blabbered for 5 minutes. Claudine Wolfe. Claudine Wolfe, played by Mia Harris, is the half werewolf, half human daughter of Apollo and Selena Wolfe. While she currently lives in the human world, she soon attends Monster High to find out more about her monster heritage and to find a place where she truly belongs and fits in. She's nice, fierce, and supportive. But now let's talk about how her clothing reflects her as a character and her story. Wolfe in chic clothing. The first outfit we see her in is a purple fur-trimmed camouflage sweater, black pants, and leopard print sneakers. The outfit is not only realistic for skateboarding because you wouldn't want to wear a skirt and platforms to go skateboarding, it's also far more simple than the rest of the outfit she wears in the film. This shows how when she's in public in the human world, she doesn't want to stick out or reveal that she is part werewolf. The patterns and colors of purple are far more muted and less visible than the other outfit she wears. But also, I like to think that the camouflage sweater is a reference to how she's trying to camouflage herself in the human world, because she don't want to get hate crimed. When she gets bumped into by another skater, her helmet falls off, revealing her wolf ears, which, when this dude starts screaming, let's be honest, we would have all thought it was like a furry or an Ariana Grande fan. This is also the first time we see Claudine Wolf's curly hair, which in monster form is light purple with dark purple streaks. I personally love that in this film they gave Claudine a natural hair texture, since that was something we never really saw on her in the first generation, and something we have yet to see on any of her Generation 3 dolls. The only thing I could think of similar is her Skulltimate Secrets doll that has crimpy hair, but I'm really hoping in the future they give her the tight curls she has in the movie and animated series. But I also think it'd be super cool and super adorable if in the future we see Claudine with more protective hairstyles, like box braids or cornrows. And as a little experiment, I put my Ghoul Spirit G3 Claudine in braids, and Mattel, please make this. I will buy 6 of them just for this hair. It is adorable. Look at the material. I mean, she's kind of bald, but that's because this doll wasn't thickly rooted. Leave her alone. When she returns home from the park, she finds out her dad threw her a surprise birthday party. And this is when she tells him she has applied for Monster High, and her dad is at first scared and hesitant because she could get hurt because humans similarly are banned in the monster world. He doesn't want his daughter getting hurt or outcasted, but like every child movie dad, he reluctantly agrees and Claudine Wolf packs her bags for Monster High. Welcome to Monster High. The second outfit she wears when entering into Monster High. In my opinion, this outfit is like a merge between the human world and the monster world. The denim skirt and bomber jacket seem like a thing a normal day-to-day high schooler would wear, but the purple, golds, and patterns make it her own, showing off her monster side. The outfit consists of a purple bomber jacket with gold stripes on the sleeves, a black shirt with white crescent moons, and cheetah print belt with a denim skirt that buttons up the front, and black sneakers with purple laces. She likes wearing jackets a lot, perhaps as a reference to her classic and iconic black purple fur trimmed jacket from her basic doll. This is a silhouette we will see on Claudine a lot in this film. A skirt, a shirt, a jacket, and a belt. We can tell she must like the silhouette on her because she wears it regularly. She likes looking put together and she has a taste for patterns and the colors purple and gold. But at this stage, she's not quite ready to get out of her comfort zone, wearing similar silhouettes over and over again. This is also the first of many times we see Claudine wear this necklace throughout the film. Maybe it's a piece of jewelry from her mother, or maybe it's a reference to the Moonclaw necklace that her G3 doll wears, or in the animated series.
Okay, that's new. Is that my instincts? Go into the woods. The first time I can understand you, and you want me to go into the creepy woods?
She wears it in like every other outfit, so she clearly likes it. First day of school. Her third outfit in the film is almost exactly like the second outfit, just with different pieces. A black shirt with purple flowers printed on it, a purple fuzzy jacket, a multicolored purple skirt, almost tie-dye looking, a cheetah print belt, cheetah print platform boots, and a fuzzy purple bag. This outfit is actually one of my favorite outfits she wears in the film. The jacket and the skirt are very similar in color, almost looking like a set, showing that she still knows how to mix and match pieces. She's still fashionable. And I think the fuzzy jacket and the fuzzy purse give it some texture, showing how she's ferocious, but also sweet.
I'm Frankie. I'm made from a collection of dead people's body parts.
And that hair, there's a reason a dead person let you have it.
I totally disagree. I love the hair.
Aw, who's this lost little doggy with her purple claws?
Who you calling little?
Ah! What the fuck?
I remember when the first promo pic here for this movie came out, everyone thought they were gonna make Claudine a nerd just because she had glasses.
Ew!
But in this scene, she actually defends herself and Frankie from being picked on by Cleo, showing that she's still a bad bitch who will defend herself and her friends. But I will say it doesn't make sense that she's wearing glasses, because in werewolf form she has supervision. It kind of makes sense in the animated series because she doesn't know she has a werewolf form in the beginning, so maybe her eyesight is bad when she's in human form. But in this world, she doesn't know that she has a human form until she gets to Monster High, so I guess it really is just a fashion choice.
Maybe it was a choice. Maybe that's what she wanted it to look like.
Bad choice.
She also wears this outfit when she's called into the headmistress's office, which I just want to take a second to say that the actress who played Headmistress Bloodgood in this film did an incredible job. She seems like an actual headmistress, and while I will always love the original, this headmistress will punish her students for breaking the rules and tries to protect them from what she views as a threat. Versus the original, she like randomly gave 8 students 2 weeks off to go to Scaris and almost let Holt Hyde get executed because he has to pay for his actions being framed for vandalism. This one felt more realistic.
Don't you pip on me, bitch! This is my day!
Headmistress Bloodgood calls Claudine into her office and is basically like, hey, guess what, Queen? Humans suck, and if we find out you're a human, we'll kill you. Not really. But she does tell her humans suck, and you better not be human because we hate humans here.
Humans are the enemy, always have been. We can't have any at Monster High. Only true monster hearts.
Nope, not human.
And Claudine starts to realize Monster High isn't the fantasy world she thought it was. She has to hide her human half the same exact way she had to hide her monster half in the monster world. And from this moment on, she wears a lot more color, a lot more animal print, almost trying to look more monster than she did in the beginning. This is also the scene where the song True Monster Heart is played, which is about, you guess it, how humans suck and monsters are great. This song also points out the similarities between Claudine's character in this film and Eddie Hyde, aka Mr. Hyde, both half monsters who wish to ex-nay the human side. Pajamas! Fun! The 4th outfit in the movie is her nighttime wear. To be honest, there's not much to analyze here. If anything, it just shows that she likes to be comfortable when she's not in public or at school. She's not gonna get dolled up and put a full outfit on. The outfit consists of a pair of purple camouflage sweatpants, very similar to the camouflage sweater she wore in the beginning of the film, a t-shirt with the moon cycle on it, some dark purple slippers with light purple socks, and a white fur-trimmed robe for a little bit of warmth. The outfit's very casual compared to like Cleo's extravagantly coked up bejeweled robe that she wears to bed. We'll get to that later. Also, I just wanted to say my best friend Faith particularly loved the scene where she puts in her refanger because my best friend Faith is also a retainer using, glasses wearing, curly haired lesbian. Love you. Sneaking out. Once Frankie and Claudine sneak out looking for Hyde's lab, they wear the same outfits from earlier in the day, just with some different pieces. Only differences for Claudine is she wears a pair of black leggings underneath her skirt and switches out her first jacket for a more furrier jacket. While it's not likely because I'm pretty sure the movie was filmed before this collection came out, I particularly like this look because the jacket reminds me of the Haute Couture Claudine's jacket that came out last year. The leggings and jacket were probably because Claudine wanted a little bit more warmth. She is outside after all. At this point in the film, Draculaura's tough exterior starts to melt away and she becomes closer friends with Claudine and Frankie. Planning and plotting. The next scene is a short one and they're all sitting down, so it's very hard to see their outfits, but what we do see of the outfit consists of black turtleneck, the same denim skirt from earlier in the film, the gold crescent moon necklace, once again, and a puffy purple jacket with black leopard print. I like how Claudine wears pieces over and over again because it makes her feel like a real high schooler who wouldn't be wearing all new designer pieces to school every day. But it also makes her feel more like a real person who might like this necklace more than another. Or this might be her favorite pair of shoes and that's why she wears them a lot. I think it's cool that they repeat outfit pieces. Something bold, something new. This outfit is probably my favorite outfit that she wears in the film. It's pretty simple, but I love this orangey color on her. And this is the first time we see Claudine wear pants. This is the most different from the normal silhouette she's been wearing. Maybe now that she's closer with Frankie and DRACULAURA, two people who will support her no matter what she does, she feels more comfortable experimenting with different silhouettes and styles. I love the matching boots, jacket, and belt, but if it was me, I would have liked if this jacket had sleeves. I don't like how it kind of cuts off here, but I'm sure it came like that. I don't think that was a decision they made. The outfit consists of a black undershirt, a leopard print short sleeve jacket, a leopard print belt, and some crimson, almost blood orange colored pants, and the same leopard print platform shoes from earlier in the film. Back to basics. Her 7th outfit, we can see she's reverted back to the style she was wearing previously in the film. Which she wears this outfit when she tries to take snake venom from the boy she has a crush on, leaves Monster High to protect her friends, and enacts her plan to ex-nay her human half, so it would make sense to wear an outfit you're more comfortable in. The outfit consists of a black undershirt with red crescent moons, a black jacket with leopard print trim, the same gold necklace from earlier in the film, and black latex platforms. I really hope in the sequel they experiment with more styles and silhouettes with Claudine, because I'm low-key getting a little bored of seeing her in the same silhouette over and over again. I'm bored. Her final look. Her final outfit in the film is, once again, very similar in silhouette and pieces to the previous outfits. Girl, switch it up. I'm bored. But at this point in the film, Claudine does think she's about to get kicked out of the one place she's ever felt welcome. So you could say she wears similar outfits over and over again as a form of coping or comforting. She'll experiment with fashion when she's with her friends who are supportive of her, but when she's about to get killed by a man who wants to take over her school, she's gonna want to go back to something she's more trustworthy with. The final outfit consists of a black top with large crescent moons on it, a purple cheetah print skirt, a leopard print belt with 2 gold chains on it, the fuzzy purple jacket from earlier in the film, and the gold crescent moon necklace she's been wearing throughout the movie. Topped off with black tights and velvet purple sneakers. Final thoughts on Claudine Wolfe. I love the patterns, the purples, and the golds, and I think Mia Harris looks beautiful in the outfits. Claudine not only has the most inconsistently consistent outfits when it comes to specific styles, but she also has my least favorite outfits in the film. I don't think they were badly pieced together or ugly, just not my favorite, and I really hope that in the sequel that just started filming, they experiment with more styles and silhouettes with Claudine. Since she is the main character, let's see some more fashionable stuff on her. Next up, I'm back. Listen, this makeup looks makeup-y, and this wig looks wiggy, and this costume looks costumey, and I don't want to hear anything about it.
It looks costumey to me.
It looks costumey to me. Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, you should see the rhinestone I have on my piss slit. Tell me if that looks costumey.
DRACULAURA. The royal daughter of Dracula, DRACULAURA is fierce and feisty, and a little mean at first. But if you get to know this ghoul, you'll see her kind signs start to show. DRACULAURA has a secret hobby of practicing witchcraft, which is not only forbidden in the monster world, but also witches have been at war with vampires, so she often has to hide her true self to protect herself. This is likely where her grumpy personality comes from, since she doesn't want people to be too keen or take an interest in her, wanting to keep attention away from her. But also, hiding who you are sucks, and she has to do it all the time, so this would explain why she's kind of a bitch. We get to see how her character and her clothes evolve as she shows more and more of her true self throughout this film. So let's get into it. The first look at the Princess of Darkness. Claudine Wolfe is the main character of the film, so she's obviously gonna have the most screen time. But DRACULAURA, without a doubt, is the fan favorite of the original franchise, even though she was never really the main character. The main character of G1 was Frankie, the main character of G2 was DRACULAURA, and then now we have Claudine. People love the pink, black, and white color combo and the Victorian-inspired fashion that the character wears regularly. And this is why she's frequently people's first choices for Halloween costumes and cosplays.
Jesus Christ!
As well as Nia Damison, the actress who plays her, being part of the band that did the music for the film. Of course she's gonna have more screen time than some of the other characters. This leaves the shortcomings on Cece Balagot as Frankiestein, which is a shame because Cece's portrayal of Frankie is my favorite out of the three main characters. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the clothes. In the original, DRACULAURA's color palette was always pink, white, and black with Victorian and Gothic Lolita-inspired elements. Something they stuck to pretty well in this film. However, what I did notice was she wears far more black in this film and noticeably less white, probably as a hint to her more sharp personality in this film. While it's easy to see how it comes off as rude, she is telling her new roommates, who she has never met before, and she tells them that she is a private person, that she is an introvert and a private person, likely to hide her secret hobby of witchcraft. And she asks them, nicely, don't take this the wrong way, please stay in your side of the room. And what's the first thing they do? Go into her side of the room. And when people on the internet were like, oh my god, she's a bitch, she's so mean, I'm like, this feels like when like men tell women they should smile more. You owe them privacy. They don't have to be nice to you, especially when you do the opposite of what they asked you to do. The first outfit we see her in consists of a black skirt with what appears to be a black petticoat underneath, pink shoes, a pink-black vest with pink puffy sleeves, a thick black belt with a thin pink belt on top of it, a frilly layered bow, as well as a pair of D earrings. In this film, it appears that black has become her main color, and the pink is more understated, more of an accent, and the white is barely there at all. Versus in the original, she wore mostly pink and white with a little bit of black, which I'm a fan of because I think it fits her sharper personality, and also I just love black clothing. DRACULAURA's hair in this new generation and in this film, her hair is half pink and half black, which this e-girl inspired haircut is something cosplayers and artists have been putting the character in for like forever. So it was really cool to see it become the standard as opposed to her typical black hair with pink streaks, which is still adorable, but like... First day of class. Next outfit she wears in the film is more simple. A black sweater with knit sleeves, a pink velvet skirt with black bats on it and a matching purse, black sheer tights, a black belt with silver and red belt buckle, as well as white boots. One of the few times we see DRACULAURA wear white in this film. I think it'd be cool in the sequel if we see that she wears more white in the film to show that as her friendship grows with Frankie and Claudine, and now that she no longer has to hide her secret power of witchcraft, she is more comfortable letting her bright side show now that her harsh exterior has started to melt away. Similar to Claudine, there's a chance she's wearing a more simple outfit at this point in the film as to not make herself stick out, since she too is hiding a secret. Nightwear. Her pajamas consist of a pink nightgown with red hearts, a black robe with white bats, and pink slippers with bat wings on them. Perhaps a reference to her Dead Tired slippers, which were also pink with bat wings, if my memory is serving me correctly. The pajamas are cute, soft, and comfortable. Nothing extravagant like CLEO's, but something about the flowy nightgown feels more put together than Frankie's or Claudine's. This is also the first time we see DRACULAURA wear red in this film, which I love this color on her. My favorite DRACULAURA dolls were the dolls where they would mix new colors into her color scheme, like yellow or purple, because the constant pink, black, and white got boring to me. I know that's what everyone loves about DRACULAURA, but I was bored. So when they mix new colors into her color scheme, I'm like, yes! And I think the red fits her so well. It looks so beautiful. And I tried to pay homage to that with this little necklace. Also, the red feels like perhaps an homage or a reference to like the original Count Dracula. For anyone curious, yes, I did get the Elvira doll. No, she hasn't shipped yet. Update, it's been over a month. She still hasn't shipped yet. Don't mess with the three of us. The next outfit she wears, similar to Frankie and Claudine, is the same outfit from earlier in the day, but with a few different pieces. We can now see her earrings, and they are little red hearts. Her batwing-like cloak is black with pink lining, showing how she isn't as rude and tough as she makes herself out to be. That fun, passionate, bubbly girl from G1 is still here, but she wears this dark armor to protect herself almost. After being caught practicing witchcraft and agreeing to help Frankie and Claudine commit breaking and entering, she takes her cloak off to reveal that she's now wearing a pink collar, showing as her friendship evolves with Frankie and Claudine, she's letting more of her true self show. This is her way of slowly opening up to her friends. Read like a book. This is my favorite outfit that she wears in the movie, and it's a shame we see so little of it because it's a very short scene and she's sitting down. But what we do see of it is black fishnets, a black skirt, and a black undershirt. The statement of this outfit being the red sweater with puffy sleeves and a heart-shaped cutout on the chest. Red is my favorite color, so this might be my bias showing, but I think the color genuinely works with her color scheme, and to top this look off, she has a cute little red heart-shaped necklace. This is also the most color we've seen her wear at this point in this film, so maybe similar to Claudine, she's wearing more new colors as she becomes closer and more comfortable with herself. Suit of armor. The next outfit we see her in, she is once again wearing far more black than she is pink. This is likely a stressful situation for her. She is a private person, which she makes abundantly clear, and she does not want to be caught practicing witchcraft in fear of getting kicked out of Monster High, or looked down upon by her father. She used these darker colors as an armor to protect herself. I mean, she's breaking into the principal's office to steal, like, a mug. She's probably pissing her pants a little. The outfit consists of a black shirt with frilly sleeves, a black skirt with pink stars on it, the black belt from her second look, sheer black tights, and black and pink bracelets, and the pink shoes from her first look. She wears this outfit when talking to her father, and he scolds her for getting a 92 on her paper. Dracula is vampire royalty, and if he ever needs to step down from his throne, DRACULAURA will likely be his successor. So he puts a lot of pressure on her to be the best. Not to mention, Dracula thinks the thing that makes her the most happy is an abomination. All the stress and pressure she gets from her father shows why she might be standoffish at first. While you can tell Dracula loves his daughter, you can also tell he doesn't realize the pain he puts on her. My hat's broken. How long has it been like that?
Oh my God! The whole time you would. The whole time!
Oh, I'm sorry, Miranda, please.
Don't talk to me! Don't!
Born anew. The next outfit she wears has a lot more pink in it. The outfit consists of black boots with bat wings, a black skirt, a pink colored shirt with black knitting, and the same black belt from earlier. The most interesting part of the outfit to me is actually the cloak she wears afterwards. The cloak is still black, like the first cloak she wore, but it has large pink lace at the top. This really shows how she's not hiding herself as much as she used to. She's fully warmed up to Frankie and Claudine, and her true self is starting to bubble over the surface. She's fully warmed up to Frankie and Claudine and is ready to open her heart to them the way they did to her. And I think her outfits do the best at clearly showing her evolution and character growth. Sapphic yearning. Her last outfit she wears consists of black boots with bat wings from earlier, a black skirt, the black belt from earlier, pink bracelets, a pink undershirt, and a black lace top with belled sleeves. This outfit has the most black in it by far, and I like to think of this almost as her in mourning. The only person who made her feel safe and welcome and helped her open up is about to get kicked out of the monster world. Let's face it, Claudine and DRACULAURA were not just friends in this movie.
What woman gives another woman a trip to Paris? Am I right? Lesbian!
And while I didn't hate the Claudine x Deuce thing that it seemed everyone else hated, I really hope they go with the Claudine x DRACULAURA ship in the next movie because, ooh, it's so good. Final thoughts on DRACULAURA. DRACULAURA's clothes and evolution in this movie melt my undead heart. She is fashionable as always and the clothes are to die for, but they also really help tell the story and show her evolution. And while she does not have my favorite outfits in the film, she comes pretty damn close.
I am wigless.
I was so sick of that wig. I was so ready to be done. I'm blonde, guys. Did y'all know that? I'm blonde now. Achoo! Well, it's been over 2 weeks since I filmed that last segment. Frankiesstein. Frankiestein, played by Cece Balagot, is the Frankenstein creation of Dr. and Dr. Stein. They are made out of the parts of many important historical figures. They have Frida Kahlo's hands, Shakespeare's spleen, Alan Turing's cortex, and so on and so forth. Because of all of these parts, they are very smart, but also slow and awkward because they're so young they don't really know how to properly use their parts. They often struggle separating their true personality versus the people they're made of. Their character tells a beautiful story that I think will speak to many people. Warning, I'm gonna be heavily biased when talking about Generation 3 Frankie. As a queer person who always felt confused about what I am, Frankie's character made me feel so seen, and I can't imagine what this representation will bring to young children who feel the same way. In case you didn't know, in Generation 3, Frankiestein is now non-binary and uses they/them pronouns. Any transphobic people in the comments will get deleted. So don't even waste your time, Tina. Frankie is kind, supportive, and absolutely adorable, and Cece Balagot was literally the perfect casting for this character. They played the character perfectly, so my kudos to him. While I will always love the original Frankie, this character is so fun, new, and fresh, and she is just... Oh my god. Sorry, just turned transphobic for a hot second, and they are just chef's kiss. But that's not what you're here for. Let's talk about their incredible outfits. Meet the new and improved Frankiestein. The first outfit we see Frankie in consists of a white shirt with 3 blue lightning bolt pins, a black and gray sweater vest with 2 safety pins on it, a black leather belt with silver studs and belt chains, a multi-patterned skirt with half of it being yellow and black plaid and the other half being mostly black with some yellow and red plaid stripes, a yellow lightning bolt earring, and last but not least, knee-high silver boots, which I like to think is maybe a reference to Generation 3's Frankie's prosthetic leg. If you come for me... If you come for me for how weird my face paint looks, I used a different setting powder today and it did not turn out good, so leave me alone.
Hate, hate, hate your hair and makeup today.
They mixed the grunge and prep aesthetic a lot for this character. The skirts, neckties, sweater vests, and plaid feels almost like a school uniform. And the prep aesthetic is typically considered more feminine. But the black, the studs, and the metal elements like belt chains and spikes make it feel more grunge, which is a traditionally masculine aesthetic. I like to think of this as Frankie's way of not letting their clothes define them. Gender is not black and white. Frankie is not a boy or a girl. They will wear what they want to wear and look great doing it. And the grunge prep aesthetic is one of my favorite aesthetics, so it makes sense why Frankie has my favorite outfits in the movie. All charged up. The next outfit we see them in, they're wearing a yellow and black plaid shirt with a black and white zigzag striped sweater vest. Their black pants have holes at the knees with silver grommets and black lacing, almost looking sewn together. One of the first of many times we will see Frankie wear clothing that looks stitched together or handmade. While Frankie is literally sewn together, this also reflects how they feel on the inside. Not all of their parts work together perfectly, and that's something Frankie struggles with but also enjoys about themselves. Once again, articles of clothing show how the characters feel on the inside. The rest of the outfit consists of studded black platform shoes with mismatched green and blue lacing as a hint to their heterochromia, which I tried to mimic with my eyeshadow because I can't wear contact lenses. Their outfits at this point in the film are the most fun and unique out of the 3 main characters, wearing different pieces and textures. Frankie is so young, we can see that they like experimenting with their style, maybe as a way to try and find out who they are and finding out what they do and don't like. Also, really quickly, if I accidentally say she instead of they, I'm very sorry. I swear, I'm not transphobic. I got pretty good at using Frankie's new pronouns pretty much since they announced it, but I've been slipping up while reading my script. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Dead tired. Frankie's pajamas are the most simple and relaxed out of all of the characters I'm covering. Black sweatpants with a zipper pattern, a chartreuse sweater, and what appears to be black slippers with something bright yellow on them, but I cannot make out what is on their slippers. The outfit is casual, relaxed, and comfortable. They definitely don't feel like the type of person to get all dolled up just to go to bed. Frankie is a practical diva. All Charged Up, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Also, in this outfit and the outfit before the Dead Tired one, I think I forgot to mention, Frankie wears these exact earrings, which I found on AliExpress. I was like, oh my god, those are the earrings that Frankie wears. So I bought them immediately, because duh. I'll link them in the description for you vibes. Next thing they wear is just like Claudine and DRACULAURA at this point in the film. The same outfit from earlier in the day, but with a jacket for warmth. The jacket has safety pins, normal pins, and charms on it. Frankie wears the most accessories out of all of the main characters, which I not only think makes their outfits more interesting to look at, but also makes their outfits the most creative, which definitely matches their personality and helps them stick out stylized with the other characters. Frankie is a more is more type of bitch, and that is why I love them. Beheading to the coffin bane. The next outfit, like Claudine and DRACULAURA, is hard to see because they're sitting down and the clip is like this long, but what we do see of it is a blue button-up shirt with a blue plaid tie, a fun spiky blue earring, a black dress over top, a green belt chain, and ripped up black leggings. Very cute outfit, but I gotta say I actually prefer the version of the outfit that they used in promotional materials, which has a white shirt instead of a blue one, different leggings, giant platforms, and a pink lightning bolt earring instead of the spiky blue one. Stitching with style. This next outfit has the yellow earring from the first outfit as well as the pants and shoes from their second outfit, but it also includes a striped sweater that appears to be sewn and made out of multiple sweaters. I think Frankie is a smart, inventive type of character, so I like to think that they made this shirt themselves. A necklace with a unholy amount of safety pins on it. A black skirt with blue lacing and a belt chain, as well as some bracelets and a watch. Not much to analyze about this outfit really, but it is one of my favorites. I love the blue and like the black and white theme. I tried to kind of go with that for my look. Super cute and fits their style perfectly. Also, if you think I'm gonna say anything bad about Frankie's outfits, you're sorely mistaken. Sparked into action. The second to last outfit they wear consists of a black and white marbled sheer shirt with a black sweater vest with staples on it and a yellow lightning bolt earring that they wore in the beginning of the film. A large chain necklace with a ginormous safety pin on it and a pair of half black and white striped pants. Kind of gives Coffin Bean Deuce Gorgon vibes. The pants are perhaps a reference to Black and White Comic-Con exclusive Frankie, which, fun fact, there have been like, what, 4 Black and White Frankies? Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. And last but not least, a pair of studded black platform sneakers with green laces. Frankie is my favorite character and has my favorite outfits, but they don't get much character development because they kind of start off as a great character. So it's hard to see the progress of their clothing that you see in Claudine and Frankie. There wasn't as much to analyze about them, but their outfits are so good, I wish I had more to talk about. What I did notice is that Frankie shows the least amount of skin out of the 3 main characters. Not that Claudine or DRACULAURA are slutty or anything.
Is this say yes to the dress or say yes to the slut? Is this say yes to the slut? Jeez, dude, calm down.
But Frankie often wears pants, and when they're wearing skirts, they either wear leggings or tall boots. I think this shows how Frankie is kind of shy and awkward at first, and isn't as confident as DRACULAURA or Claudine at this point in the film. And while they do want to make friends, they're not the best at doing it because of how young they are, and because of how different they are from everyone else. And to make a fictional character in a fantasy world feel so real.
The flavor, oh my god, it's so real.
And it might be my favoritism and bias showing, but Frankie is by far the best character in the film, in my opinion, and I think Cece Balagot did the perfect job playing them. Go follow him on TikTok, he's really funny.
When will you wear wigs?
No more waiting on the sidelines. The last outfit they wear consists of a white button-up shirt with 2 safety pins on it and a black studded collar and a black sweater vest with white and pink stripes on it. A blue, green, and yellow plaid skirt, studded belt with many belt chains, a pink lightning bolt earring, black ripped up tights, black knee-high socks with white stripes, and black platform sneakers. This is the perfect Frankie fit. We've got the plaid, we've got the metal, we got the preppy, we have the punk, we got the beautiful blend of masculine and feminine styles, and it's just flavor.
The flavor, you know what I mean? We love it.
And also, this outfit reminds me a lot of G1's basic dolls outfit with like the skirt and the sweater vest. Very similar. Final thoughts on Frankiestein. While there isn't as much to talk about because the character doesn't have much of a story progress as the other two, but the things the clothing does tell us about the character is nice, and their outfits are the most aesthetically pleasing outfits in the film, in my opinion. To me, Frankie was by far the best character and had the best outfit, so it's a shame I don't have more to talk about. But what I will say to end Frankie's segment is, the perfect way to describe this character and their clothing is perfectly imperfect. Next up, CLEO de NILE. I'm back, and if you see my mustache, no you don't. So before we get into CLEO's part, I do want to say, as you saw in the other characters segments, I was dressing up as each character, which I am not doing for CLEO. So I just did a little CLEO inspired makeup and threw on what gold jewelry I have, and we're gonna work with that. Because I don't have Egyptian heritage, and that is such a heavy part of CLEO's brand, I did not feel comfortable dressing like that character. So you're gonna have to deal with this, okay? CLEO de NILE. CLEO de NILE, played by Jai Prashkolnik, I am very sorry if I said that last name wrong, is the royal daughter of Ramses de NILE. She is rich, glamorous, and kind of an asshole.
Don't be fucking rude.
The disappearance of her mother, the takeover of her kingdom, and being locked in a coffin for like a gillion years did a lot of damage to her. As such, she uses her attitude, status, and superiority complex to protect herself. Let's talk about how her clothing reflects her character and shows her growth through the film. Queen C. The outfit consists of a black velvet tank top with beaded blue and gold collar, many different gold bracelets, a gold belt with wraps hanging off of it, a blue and gold skirt, as well as blue strappy platform boots. This outfit not only shows off her Egyptian heritage, but also shows off the colors and patterns that we will associate with this character and that the character gravitates towards. She is freshly broken up with Deuce Gorgon, and she wishes to win him back. As such, she takes a quick disliking to Claudine, the girl that Deuce is rather friendly with. Take back time. The next outfit she wears consists of a black long-sleeve velvet dress with white mummy wraps printed on it, a scarab beetle charm, once again, a shit ton of bracelets, and black boots with gold ribbon that goes up her legs. This outfit is put together and polished, a style that CLEO likes, but also I like to think that it's particularly put together as this is her way of showing Deuce she's fine without him, but also she's trying to look nice to win him back. I'm so conflicted because, like, I want CLEO and Deuce back together because it's CLEO and Deuce. You don't break up CLEO and Deuce, but also CLEO and Frankie is such a cute ship to me. Well, I do declare I must be Hannah Montana because I certainly got the best of both worlds. In G1, CLEO and Deuce got back together with the Alumni Holiday Valentine's Day 2-pack, and in G3...
Made you something. Thank you. It's beautiful. Wanna hang out? Was hoping you'd say that. Thought we could make jewelry together. Okay, so the horror scare was totally made up, but a precious monster did come into my life. Like, more into my life.
We did it, Joe.
Also, what seems to be really cool is both Cece Balagot and Jai Prishkolnik have shown support for the ship. So there is a chance we could get Clanky in the movie, which is super duper exciting.
Wow, that is so powerful. Academy Award.
Best believe I'm still bejeweled.
When I walk in the room, I can still make the whole place shimmer.
Next up, her pajamas. Consists of a multicolored patterned pants, a blue tank top that, which, gotta be honest, original Cleo would not be caught alive in that. What Cleo would definitely wear though is her black lace robe with gold bejeweled trim and 2 ginormous gorgeous jeweled scarab beetles, as well as Egyptian-eyed necklace and matching earrings. Now, aside from that tank top, this outfit is exactly how I envision Cleo in my head. These are her pajamas, and it's still glamorous, it's still exaggerated, and it's still perfectly put together. I gotta be honest, this looks more like something G1 Cleo would wear to bed than G1 Cleo's actual dead tire doll, which was just like green mummy rat pajamas.
What's her status? 46, female, made as hell. She ain't giving what's supposed to be gay.
It's extravagant, it's unreasonable, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Only a psychopath or Cleo would wear that much jewelry to bed. While we never see Ramses or Nefra in this movie, judging off of the new animated series and the original franchise, her father and her sister put a lot of pressure on her. And this is why she always looks perfectly polished. She has to set an image and an example of herself. Even when she's going to bed, she's wearing jewelry and she's covered head to toe in body glitter, which I know is just supposed to make her skin look like her skin's made of gold, but it just looks like she's wearing an unholy amount of body glitter. This outfit, aside from the tank top, is exactly what I had imagined Cleo going to bed in, and it would be my favorite look that she wears if it weren't for that tank top. I don't know why, just the strappy teal tank top feels so 2012 Claire's to me. Like, it's giving Lululemon and not in a good way. Like, I feel like they could have given her like a slip or a camisole. I just feel like Cleo wouldn't wear that. Classic Cleo. That bitch right here. Okay, so I, for some reason, skipped the classic Cleo look and just went straight to a different outfit that she wears later. So really quickly, I'm gonna describe what was the classic Cleo look because I forgot to record that segment. This is the look Cleo wears into the headmistress's office. It's a black tank top with a bejeweled collar and a matching skirt, a gold belt, black boots with gold straps, and gold bracelets. I noticed a lot that in the beginning of the film, Cleo wore a lot of black. I like to think of this as similar to DRACULAURA, where as she lets go of her feelings for Deuce, she starts to reveal more and more of her true self. Next up, green with envy. Her next outfit consists of a green and blue patterned dress with the gold belt from the previous look, more gold bracelets and blue velvet platform heels with a gold ribbon bow. This is the brightest outfit Cleo wears in the film so far. In this scene, Claudine Wolfe saves her from getting crushed to death by a gargoyle statue. And from that moment on, Cleo slowly starts to be less of an asshole to Claudine. I mean, imagine like someone saved your life and you were still like, you're a cunt, you're a cunt.
Hit me, bitch! You won't say shit, bitch! Let's go, bitch!
If anything, she becomes friends with Claudine afterwards. And I think she's slowly realizing that, like, getting Deuce back and having a boyfriend isn't the most important thing. She's got other stuff to do, and we gotta make room for her to date Frankie. Breaking down barriers. Her next outfit consists of a black velvet sweater with black shorts with a gold pattern on them, a gold necklace with a pyramid-shaped pendant, more gold bracelets, and gold knee-high boots. At this point in the film, we can really see Cleo's character develop. She not only gets Deuce and the school faculty to go to Claudine when she finds out that DRACULAURA has been hurt, but she also tries to defend Claudine when Headmistress Bloodgood finds out Claudine is half human. Similar to DRACULAURA, Cleo starts to wear less black when she warms up with her ghoul friends. Her harsh exterior is starting to melt away, and while yes, the outfit is mostly black and gold, there's far more gold than there is black, and the next outfit she wears is almost only blue and gold. I'm gonna just be me. Her final outfit consists of a dress that appears to be made out of different patterns of denim, a dark blue textured jacket with a silver and blue necklace, gold bracelets with mummy wraps on them, and the blue boots from her second look. Like I said, the outfit is mostly blue and gold, showing that she's starting to move on from Deuce and she's showing her true self as she becomes more friendly with Claudine and the main cast of characters. Final thoughts on Cleo de NILE. I think she has my second favorite outfits in the whole film. We see a transition and evolution similar to DRACULAURA, and I think out of the 4 characters I'm covering, her outfits were the most similar to something the original character would wear. While I do think her development felt a little rushed, I'm glad she's warmer and not as cold-hearted as she was in the beginning of the film. It feels similar to her character development she had in the original, and I think Jai did a great job playing the character. And the outfits were simply gorgeous. Except for that blue tank top.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything.
Also, honorable mentions, Frankie and Cleo, definitely gay. I'm sorry. It's just, look how cute they are. Also, Jai posted a photo of what the inside of Cleo's bedroom looks like, and if they do not show off her bedroom in the second movie, I will sue Mattel and Nickelodeon and Jai Perskolnick. So that is the end of Cleo's segment, but that is not the end of this video because I will now rank the 5 main side characters, which they're main characters, but they had like barely any screen time, so. Number 5, Heath Burns. First of all, this is my bias, but I'm not a big fan of boy clothing. But aside from that, his outfits were boring and he constantly wore the bomber jacket, so if there was any variation, it was hard to see. Which is a shame because I thought the character was some pretty solid comedic relief. Number 5, Deuce Gorgon. Once again, not a big fan of boy clothing. Male clothing aside, his outfits were just not that interesting to me, which is a shame because I think Deuce Gorgon was the best manster and best dressed manster from the original franchise. Number 3, Laguna Blue. I did not hate her redesign the way everyone else seemed to, and no, I could not care less that she's not blue anymore. Laguna Pink forever. And I did love the siren and pastel aesthetic that they went with her in this route, but she just didn't beat out my number 2 and number 1. Number 2, Ghoulia Yups. We didn't get to see much of Ghoulia, but the outfits we did see were very cute and aesthetically pleasing. However, I will say for Ghoulia, they should have had more red. Number 1, and if you've been watching the dolls disappear on my shelf behind me, you already know who it is. Abby! Because of course it is. Abby looks so good in G3. Also, Abby's new G3 doll. Are you kidding? So good. I love how similar she looks to the animated series, even having the little bun horn things. And her outfits are the definition of serving cunt. And the blues and the pastels and the furs just fit her so well. Chef's kiss. And that is the end of this video. So I hope this video helped me sway you into liking Monster High the movie and loving the clothing. If you want to see more doll or doll brand related content, please let me know. And since the sequel has been announced and started filming, let me know if you want me to do a costume analysis of Monster High the movie too. Update, the trailer for the second movie was released and these clothes look really cool, so I don't care if you want it or not, I'm making a video about the sequel. I know I barely post on this channel, but I do hope to post on it more, so I hope you enjoyed this video because you might not get another one for a while. And I'm sorry, this video was probably very long. So thank you for watching. Bye! Cut, that's a wrap. This video has taken me 3 weeks. Guess what, Queen? It ended up taking you 2.5 months.